Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this channel. Thank you for being here. I hope you all are doing well. This is your new moon reading. This new moon is happening in the sign of Pisces. It's on the 27th or the 28th, depending upon where you live. So let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, or your rising sign. If Sagittarius is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay. And if you have a question for the cards, you can ask the cards now. At the end, I will also be pulling out a card from the Oracle deck, Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. So maybe you will find your answers here. So let's see what's coming through for you. Sagittarius and Moon and Rising, this new moon cycle, Sagittarius. New moon cycle. Thank you. All right. So Sagittarius, your cards are Two of Cups, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Swords. All right, and the Four of Wands. So beautiful energy here. And so Queen of Swords is on the back of the deck. So looks like it's decision time for some of you guys out there, and things are very clear in your mind. You have made up your mind. There is no confusion. You know what to do. You know how to take care of this situation, whatever it is that you are coming across right now. So yeah, you are also having that conversation. So if there is a conversation that needs to happen, then this is a great time. So yeah, it could be you initiating that conversation, or it could be the other party. So communication, conversations is what I'm seeing. It could be relationships for some of you guys out there, or it could be any area of your life. It could be career, business. It could be that there is a collaboration happening. You have Queen of Wands as well, and Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords, and this is beautiful energy with Four of Wands. So very feminine energy, which is nice. And with Four of Wands, this may have something to do with your personal relationships, partner, siblings, parent figure, someone, or it could be authority figures for some of you guys. So communication is happening, and conversations. However, what I want to remind you guys, since you have Knight of Swords here, if that is something that you are anticipating, if you are expecting something like this, then be very clear about what you want, how you want to, all the things that you want to address, right? So it has to be very clear in your mind, so to make sure that you are finding the right solutions, which is the best for everybody concerned. And Queen of Swords is very similar to the Justice card, meaning it has to do with fair dealings, and it's also about making decisions that's in the best interest of everybody concerned. So something to do with transactions here. It could be business, some kind of exchange, or it could be something that you are working on, a project that you are working on, or personal life. So yeah, it's important that you understand things clearly. This Knight of Swords could either be your energy, or it could be the other person. Looks like something is there is one person who has everything figured out in their mind. They are very clear about things, and this person is kind of rushing through things. There are certain things that they are not seeing. The information is not clear, but they are jumping into some conclusions, making some assumptions, without clearly understanding without clearly understanding what the situation is all about. So that is something to be mindful of. Like, before you make any assumptions and then react, just make sure that things are very clear in your mind. If not, then ask the right questions. That is important. So yes. On the other hand, this is there is a connection happening. Two of Cups, it could be these two people here, but this could be your energy. Queen of Wands, this is fire element, fire energy. So this, yours is a fire sign, so this is your energy. And it could be this is air sign, but it could be anyone, someone who is willing to have that conversation. It doesn't have to be about like a particular sign or anything. Yes, there is a connection happening with Two of Cups. This is very heart-centered energy, open communication, asking the right question, and then listening. So there is an equal give and take, like reciprocity is there. But these are like two different people. However, that's also beautiful because they are bringing something different to the table, so which is nice. So they see things differently, they do things differently, but differences are actually good, right? Because we get to see things from a different perspective. If that understanding is there, otherwise it will be like there will be conflicts and disagreements and confusion and things like that. But so that's the reason why I said, like in the beginning, before you have that communication, it's important to have things very clear in your mind, so you can find the right solutions. Yes, so some communication, so expect new information, new insights. This is also you connecting with yourself. So this new moon cycle, it's like you are very aware of your own feelings, your thoughts, how you are approaching situations, and things like that. So this is intuitive energy, so you want to pay attention to your intuition, signs, synchronicities, dreams, conversations, what you are seeing, what you are hearing, and follow your inspiration, meaning like follow the guidance that you are receiving. So you don't want to doubt yourself, you don't want to hold yourself back. Instead, it's important that you pay attention to these intuitive messages you are getting and follow its guidance. So with the Knight of Swords, it could also be that you have to make an important decision, and it has to be like and it's like you are under some kind of pressure. So it could be coming from you, or it could be, maybe there is a deadline, maybe it's the people around you. So there is a pressure to do something. Like it could also be someone is pushing you to get something done. So it could be work related, business, personal relationships. So know what this is all about. Is it like what is non-negotiable? If there is a transaction happening, when it comes to contracts, agreements, things like that, if you are under some kind of pressure, then know like what is important for you. If things are clear in your own mind before you do anything, so again, avoid making any assumptions, and so take your time. Whatever the situation is, take a step back to really understand if the information is clear before you proceed, before you move forward. Okay. And it's important, Sagittarius, you make your own decisions. It's okay to ask for perspectives, but you know yourself better than anybody else. So don't go by what's being shown to you, what's being told to you. Uh, I mean, what somebody is telling you. But you want to make sure that, it's your decision and you are not just following someone's, you are not blindly following someone's advice. Okay. And then you also have Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands energy is very optimistic. This is high energy. So that can also make you feel a little bit restless. That there is something like that pressure, it could be like rushing to get something done, rushing through things, or it could just be, erasing mind, jumping from one thing to the next and things like that. So high energy. So just be mindful of what's happening in the body, in the mind, how you are feeling about things, what needs to happen in order for you to balance your energy so you can take care of your daily task and responsibilities in a calm and efficient and effective way. Because when our mind is racing, it's we feel kind of irritated, we make mistakes and things like that. So that is something to be mindful of, what's going on internally, and how you can balance your energies and center yourself so you can go through your day in a calm way, with ease. And if you are going, so this is also like, speeding. Maybe there is a meeting happening and you are late. So just make sure that you are being proactive, so you don't have to worry about traffic or anything like that. So yeah, be careful on roads. Also, before you, when it comes to communication, it could be that you are presenting something, presentations, training, meetings, conferences, networking, or it could be an important meeting like interviews and things like that. Remember to really slow down, breathe, and be proactive in the sense like you do your research beforehand. Make sure, be very clear about the questions that you want to ask, things like that. So that's important, like slowing down and going through the situation in a calm way is very important. Now is the time when you want to get things done. So if there have been something that you have been that was sitting in the back burner, now is the time you want to make it a priority and finish things, and you are in that energy. Queen of Wands is high energy, inspiration, passion, very fiery energy. So a great time if you want to get things done this new moon cycle. There is new information coming your way. So it could be from an external source, it could be like someone you know, or it could be your own intuition. So stop to like pause in order to make sure that you are receiving the complete messages, you know. Um, so let things be very, let, how do I say this? Yeah, make sure the messages, the information you are receiving is complete before you act on anything. It could also be like speak for some of you guys, it could be writing, speaking engagements, it could be social media. If you are a content creator, or if you are, um, or it could just be, you know, personal life, the people you are coming across. Um, Emails, any kind of communication, uh, it's important to, before you send it, just make sure that go over it like a couple of times to make sure that the message is clear, you know. And also when before, like in training, like in meetings and everything, uh, it's important to listen carefully, because you might, otherwise you might miss some information, and you will be asking the questions, you will be asking the questions that has already been covered in that, yes. So make sure before you, the information, what I'm getting is, do your research beforehand, before you send out that, emails, before you reach out to someone. Just make sure that you are doing your part, you are making sure that the information you have is clear and things like that. All right, so now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. So I expect communication, conversations are happening, collaborations, partnerships, contracts, agreements, and a great time to get things done. The only thing that you need to be mindful of this new moon cycle is, you don't want to rush through things, you know. Slow down to make sure that you are going in the right direction, you are making the right decisions, things like that. All right, so let's see. So Sagittarius, your message for this new moon cycle is looking at the underbelly. Yes. So this is about looking closer. Like I mentioned, be careful on the roads. And yes, be proactive so you don't have to rush through things. And pay attention to the details. Okay, this is the energy that you need to be mindful of this moon cycle. So look closer, pay attention to the details, make sure that you the information is clear before you act on it. So number 6, be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine tuning. Yes, you might have to go back to fix certain things. I thought I saw 8 of Pentacles here. There is the 4 of Wands is here, but 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is a distractions. It could be internal or it could be external, like too many options, choices, different priorities. You are being pulled in different directions, things like that. So it's easy to get distracted. So just make sure what's happening in the environment, what's happening within, so you can go through your days in a calm way and focus on your priorities. Number 6. Be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine tuning. Reflect on how your habits are affecting you. Does what you do add to the quality of your life? Look at how you use your time. If you want to feel more accomplished and fulfilled, make the necessary adjustments. Evaluate your goals and set some new ones. Waking up 5 minutes earlier or setting a limit for how much time you spend on the computer or other activities can help you to complete more of what you desire. Create a calendar to help you track your progress. Your willingness to be thorough will pay off in the long run. Know that you are being blessed and your life is moving along accordingly. Humpback whale are considered record keepers. They feed in the cool waters near the poles and journey great distances to birth their young in the warmer waters of the tropics. They don't eat during breeding season but live off their blubber. The young whale calves nurse on their mother's milk. They return to the colder glacial waters to feed and regain the weight they lost during their mating season. The humpback whale's annual migration route is one of the longest of any mammal at around 5,000 kilometers. They remind you to keep moving even when the journey seems daunting. Constant progress will get you where you are headed. Okay, consistency is the key. Keep going. You are on the right path. Now is not the time when you want to, you know, what do you call? Question yourself, doubt yourself. Now is the time when you want to keep the momentum going. Okay, and secondly, something to do with a parent figure here. Maybe Knight of Swords here also has to do with travel. So maybe the travel is coming through for some of you guys out there. But remember to stay more organized. Your day, your schedule, and yes, so you can take care of your priorities. Without having to rush through things. So ask for help when you need it. Now, Queen of Wands here. This card could mean, this is a card of leadership. Okay, so this could be an authority figure you are dealing with, or it could be your own energy, Sagittarius. So with this energy, it feels like you are taking on additional responsibilities and you are trying to do everything by yourself. So this new moon cycle, it's very important. If you really want to accomplish things, finish things, it's important you ask for help and let people help you with things. So delegate. It's very important, and organizing your day, your priorities, even your thoughts, it's important. So you can, so you don't have to worry about things and rush through things. All right, so that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please do remember to watch your moon and the rising sign if Sagittarius is your sun sign, and what else. If these messages resonated, please do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and if there is something you want to share with me, put that in the comment section and it will be nice to hear from you. Please take good care of yourself and I will see you in my next reading. Bye-bye.